Yeah, man.
Did it.
Did it.
Did it coming home.
Did it coming home.
I tried to tell everybody, no one would believe me, man.
Hey, man, those charges started falling off, man. It was like, man, they didn't, stacked a little too much on it. They got happy. Oh, we gonna get this motherfucker.
They stacked stuff. They didn't even put stuff that he actually did, though.
That part. That's what the funny part. Exactly.
That's when that's what happens when you look at too high, man. You miss everything in between.
Yes.
Well, I think people didn't get hip to the fact that they go overboard with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, for real, he's a piece of shit, but it seemed like everything that came out was consensual.
For the most part, yeah. He's just a freak. Yeah, it was just a freak.
I was aboard. Yeah, I fucked him.
But now the laws changed. It's like you can't be flying out prostitutes. That's all.
That ain't no fucking.
That ain't no new shit.
We know
that's the man.
Now it is. Now it is. Now they'll sting your ass for that. But, oh, you transporting these hoes, across state lines? Yeah, that's.
So what if they book the fight themselves?
No, that's why the feds got him on him paying for that shit or whatever, that transaction. Now that's why they got these pimps all fucked up with human trafficking. Bringing girls across state lines from Nevada to Cali. You bringing them across state lines, man. Your ass get hit with human trafficking.
That's why you got to deal with the freelancers.
For the purpose of debauchery.
Yes.
So the bitch ain't bring herself across state lines for debauchery.
Yo, that's what I'm trying to wrap my head around. Why the girl get the free skate? Why she get away with it?
That's what I'm saying. We give women, man.
Twisted, man. This is twisted, man.
Nigga, Jack Johnson was fucking his wife and got caught with the Mann Act.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, what do you think's gonna happen to this dude, man? And like Sully said, they could have stuck him with some other stuff. What about all the contracts he didn't fucked over his artists?
Yeah, I would have rather seen that than to hear Cassie come out there. They said Cassie was up there smiling over old memories while her husband sat there, and their homie ain't come back.
Nasty work.
You know what I'm saying? Nasty work. Like, yeah, I fucked about 4 or 5 people when I was together with this lame. I was like, God damn, and you thought that bitch was an angel, didn't you?
Nah, he like shit. She got that 30 mil. She got that 30 mil. So he like, yeah, I can chill. I can chill with that. I know how to play my position.
No,
sit back and not have to work in this economy just because she didn't had a couple, sandwiches thrown at her face. Yeah.
Bitch started rubbing her legs together every time the Punisher came to the stand.
Right. With the cat, this cat, I fucked him, her, them, and whoever else they paid me to.
Did he sitting there rubbing his shit on his chest like,
right?
I remember. Smelling.
That's it, man.
I can smell the salt in the air.
But I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this, man. I think a lot of the motherfuckers that came out, like they must have thought that nigga was going to jail.
Yeah, now they on the streets with him.
Right. He out back to that money. I don't think some motherfuckers gonna make it out of this year. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, like I got
all over the place.
You was there. You brought a box of damn baby oil. You had that Costco discount. Don't be tripping, okay, Hove. You better come on out.
Right.
But did you see when he won or when the what you call it? He got acquitted and most of that shit. Motherfuckers outside actually pouring baby oil on themselves. That shit I sent y'all, man.
I ain't see that shit, man.
Bro. Come on, man. That had to be the funniest and saddest thing at the same time, man. What's up, Sully?
Johnson is loving this shit, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Rich, man. They're like, yo, thank you.
Hell yeah. Now,
if I was him, I'd try to get a deal.
I wouldn't get a deal. Get your own. Get your own. It's organic.
Diddy oil.
Yeah, Diddy oil. It's organic.
Ooh. That's like Drake should have came out with hot sauce, man.
He should have just went and retired. That's what Drake should have.
Man, Drake, when that girl tried to sue him for putting hot sauce in the condom,
that was funny.
He should have called that shit the regulator with his face on it. Bitch, got your ass.
Put it on your wings and things. Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah, that thing being your ovaries.
The fact that she went in the bathroom and he heard her yelling came in there. I was like, what the fuck was you doing? Like, you trying to kill me. Like, no, you ain't supposed to be digging in the garbage.
Right.
And homie, you're supposed to flush those. The fuck was you thinking, man?
Don't flush those. They'll give you a ticket.
Oh, okay.
For what?
Up, man?
Flushing condoms, they check your septic. You got floating condoms, you in trouble.
This America. I'm flushing that shit.
It's a simple shit I missed.
It's like the little things. I got to remember. Oh, no. I got to dispose this myself.
Right.
Yeah. I got to go bury this shit. So.
I gotta go wrap.
Hey, remember homeboy flushing the condoms and the motherfuckers would float back to the top.
Shit, that happened to me all the time. I gotta wrap that shit in tissue, man. You gotta give it some weight. You gotta give it some weight, man. It was buoyancy in that.
Oh shit!
man.
Mine's
had weight. I used to flush some shit. Mine
got me.
He said, I had the thunder. I had the thunder down there, so
my shit was they was laying on their left hand side in the car.
Dude said he got his girl pregnant because he dropped a condom scud buster in her. I was like, God, that's a lot, homie. That is a lot. Thanks for the visual. But yeah.
Oh man.
Worst shit is fucking through one of the motherfuckers. You fucking and you feel a breach, like, oh shit.
Oh yeah. Something feel too good.
Right.
You pull back and that motherfucker just a turtleneck around your balls.
And she know that she know that because you look, she give you that look like, yeah, that just happened.
God damn.
I'm already 6 strokes in to finish now.
You go in with a condom and come out with a cock ring on. Like, what happened? That shit felt good. You pull out when you feel that good sensation.
Hey. What the hell is that?
Right.
Oh fuck!
I think I'm gonna ride this one out. I ain't saying shit.
Right.
That shit feel like divinity and disease all at the same time.
Right.
What dude say? He was like, "Shit, I think she'll make a good mother." Yeah.
Divinity and disease
at the same time.
That's the Hellraiser shit.
Oh,
all right, man. What we got, old man? Let's,
what we got?
Did you read the shit sauce, man? When I sent it to you Sunday,
absolutely, man.
Today,
I just read the shit.
Goddamn right, because it's fresh in his head now. That's even better.
Damn right.
Yeah, we got some crazy shit going on, man. Yeah. So we had those fucking storms out here yesterday, boy. Oh boy, knocking down trees. All kind of goofy shit out here.
524 knocking down trees. Purple Heart veteran shot in action self-deports. Fan who held him Diamondbacks Kettle Martell related mother indefinitely suspended. Native leaders blast. This bullshit. Damn. 1,000-pound bitches. 1,000-pound bitches.
That's fucking gross.
And Tank. Oh, Eddie P. and King Sully. Shout out to Nine. You already know his name. Shout out to 10-4 Drizzy. 10-4 Drizzy. Hey man, it's just a joke, goddammit. Don't be talking that beef shit to me, my nigga. It's a joke, homie. DJ LOH on the ones and twos. The legend. Thank you for standing in last week. The motherfucking legend who made this awesome ass beat. And the whole goddamn Wait a minute. Can't forget goddamn old money. Can't forget Foster's Freeze and all that good shit that Sully don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's fight this fucking evil.
Yeah. What's up? Talk to me, vet. Talk to me, vet.
Go ahead. I'm gonna leave this up to Sully. You got it first.
Listen, my grandfather came here from Kenya and got his citizenship through the military, going to war. So it made me where I'm at today, right? Mm-hmm. So I paid it back. So to take that away, I mean, the Civil War was drawn the same way, right? We took slaves and gave them their freedom. They fought in the Civil War, right? Yep. Same Revolutionary War. So this is a tradition, right? Because we're Minutemen at the beginning. So everyone comes into the military on their own accord for a reason to gain something. This man damn near sacrificed it all, came with the highest medal of all, and you still made this man leave?
Yeah, I mean, they're not playing with this. That's what I'm saying.
It's probably because he wasn't getting, like you said, I wasn't getting the help I needed, right? So he resorted to went on the street, got him a little something, got popped.
Yeah, got a charge.
And you're putting him out?
Yeah. Yeah, he had to bounce. Had to leave the family and self-deport. You know,
I got
that's
no words for that one, man. It's heartbreaking.
What's up, Sauce?
I got mixed feelings about this shit, man.
MAGA nigga.
You goddamn right. You motherfucking right. However,
We gotta get that as a sound bite. Go ahead, man.
I think we need it, man.
Yeah, we do. Go ahead, man.
I'm sure some of the other members of the MAGA movement switch that around and say, "Nigga, it's MAGA." But listen,
but
listen, I got mixed emotions because, you know, I remember a lot of cats, man, that I served with, man, before we went to war, man. They was like, "Hey, y'all want y'all citizenship? Go line up over there." You know what I mean? And they signed these cats up. You know, I knew one dude. He was from Hungary. It was a few of them dudes. The other thing is, man, you know, you would think with the relationship that South Korea has, you know, with the U.S., you know, as far as the military goes, you know, that would have been another thing that would have made them think, hey, you know, this cat, you know, because when I was over there, we had what's called Katusas. You know, that's the Korean soldiers from the Rock Army that, you know, they pretty much they with us all the time. They room with us, they train with us, they eat with us, all of that. Usually they gotta have a couple dollars to be able to do that because that Rock Army life is hard. You know, the cat he fought in Panama. The only thing I was confused about is I guess it said when he was in, you had to do 12 months to qualify for citizenship, and he didn't make the full 12 months. So I guess, you know, that's kind of the one thing in there. Like, if we gonna, you know, go, hey, rules is rules. But, you know, at the end of the day, I feel the same way. I'm like, hey, this cat literally, you know, got down for this country. He got shot, got a Purple Heart, you know. And even then, I was looking like, hey, man, the nigga crackhead. But at the same time, I understand that addiction, not crack, but you know, I had an ill ass drinking problem. You know, I was using that shit to self medicate, man, because
Right.
I was afraid of the medication. You know, I seen when I was in Walter Reed, there was a young lady up there, man. One side, her left or her right side of her body was peppered with shrapnel, and she developed prescription drug addiction. You know, I thought that shit was a joke until I seen this motherfucker lunching. But you know, I used to drink real heavy. You know, my bro and my cuddy, they could tell you, man, it was bad for me, man, and I had to come up off that shit because I was going nowhere, man, and I thought I hurt somebody, and you know, but you know, as far as the story goes, you know, so some leeway could have been given to him. Some leeway could have been given to him. At the same time, my man knew what the deal was as far as him being in this country, being a green card holder, and knowing, man, you can't get into no bullshit. You can't get into no bullshit, or they gonna snatch that shit right from up under you.
At least
You
show
know
up
what
to
I mean?
court. That's what burned him. He didn't show up to court for it.
Right. He didn't show up to court. He, you know, he said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. He had an addiction. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, part of me was gonna say, fuck it. Because, you know, when our people had an addiction, nobody cared. We was just baseheads, crackheads. Our people was everything else and got no fucking help. However, you know what I'm saying? The man said he was shot twice. And, you know, that's what he used to cope. And me, I can't be a hypocrite and say, oh, he was a drug addict. My addiction was just a little different. But when you know what I'm saying, that you on a proverbial leash, you know, you got to follow that shit to the letter of what they asking from you, man.
Man, he probably forgot about it. Be honest with you.
What's up, old
Could
man?
be.
What you got?
Because he was here since he was 7. You know?
Shit, I couldn't get past the fact that he was a Korean crackhead. It was the first time I ever heard of it, man. It had me in shock. Like,
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that's not even their drug of choice.
Oh, fam.
Yeah,
That's what he stuck on.
Opium pipes or something. God, that's racist. But
yeah, it is.
Yeah, I just couldn't get past that.
Okay.
But yeah, you know, I always thought that was an equal trade off, man. You spend enough time in the military, where I guess he didn't spend enough time in the military, but
Yeah.
the motherfucker went to war, like, you know, that should count, you know.
Yeah, they should give you a waiver. You know,
Yes,
That's
sir.
what I'm
You
saying.
good? You got popped twice? Yeah, you good. Go
right.
ahead, fam. Go ahead. You
He
good.
should have got his full citizenship, man.
Here you go a Purple Heart and your citizenship. It's
Right
the same. It's
Right
on one
hand,
sheet of
left
paper.
hand. Yeah, right hand,
Right.
left
You
hand.
know.
Yeah.
I mean, I see that shit all the time though. Them as drug addicts. But go ahead.
Nah, it just seems like he paid his fucking dues, and you know, since they sent him home, he ought to file for disability.
Damn.
Had the motherfuckers paying his shit off, man.
Yeah, can he do that? Well, not being.
Well, I'm sure he's already. I'm pretty sure if he's Purple Heart, he's 100% total and permanent, plus all the extra stuff you get for Purple Heart. So he's probably making $5,000 a month right now, just off the VA,
all right,
tax free, and they can't take it away. Congress actually has to take it away. Like it has to go up in front of a judge to be taken away.
Well, it depends on his rating,
right?
But go ahead.
His rating, if he got PTSD, that's already 80% off the bat, 70% off the bat. Right?
Jerking me.
You did it. Hey, you did hit me off fine. You hit me off fine. I'm total and permanent.
He's like, I get you straight.
Yeah, I'm at 90, man. But
oh no, man. They playing with you.
Yeah, they've been playing with me, man. But it ain't even that. All the other shit is what should have sent me to like 272. But I guess my my thing is, man, like that's kind of the other thing I kind of really didn't like is Money saying, yeah, I had PTSD. And you just say you hit the pipe. You ain't got the, you reaching for the, the sympathy with that shit. But again, man, like the relationship with South Korea, the fact that, we have those Katusas, the fact that this cat fought in Panama, I think he deserved a little bit better than that, man. I think some exceptions could have been made, versus just saying, add another number so we could say, instead of deporting 200 people this month, we deported 201. Now his family is here and all of that. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't have no problem with a lot of these deportations, but I mean, come on, man. The cat went out there and gave it up for this country, man. What else? What else do you need to do to prove your fealty, man?
I mean, well, the problem is, I don't want to do this, but it's facts. If that was an Anglo-Saxon that migrated here and got the Purple Heart, would he be on that list right now?
No,
would he
not a Canuck. Not a Canuck.
I think that's the other problem I have with this whole shit. We seeing a gang of fucking. Let me watch what I say because I don't want to be cruel. Let me just leave emotion out of it and say what I see. We seeing a gang of Hispanics. We just seen a gang of Haitians lose their temporary protective status. I just seen the prime minister over in Jamaica telling the Jamaicans like, "Hey, you welcome home, but if you come over here fucking up, you know what I mean, you either gonna face face a judge or the grave." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They not playing that shit. You got a lot of people right now in line to go back, but you ain't seeing that many Caucasians. As a matter of fact, how many fucking Ukrainians got sent over here on top of the 40 something? And they like, oh, it's just 40. No. Like y'all talked about it being a genocide over there to get 56 motherfuckers over here, and we ain't heard nothing else about a South African genocide.
Yeah, the Afrikaners.
The Afrikaners, them fucking Boers. And motherfuckers act like we don't know what happened during apartheid South Africa. My mother
we drifting. We drifting.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying.
So,
like, go ahead, Sully. Let it out, son.
Man,
hello.
My ears perked up. My ears perked up when Trump was like, maybe we need to set some type of program up where they can work the farms, where they can work these jobs, because he started to realize
Oh yeah.
Just like when they told the slaves they can get on the ships and go back. They was like, hold on. They said the Navy had to go get them. Hold on, wait. We can't let them go.
Who's gonna work the field?
Who's gonna work?
Yeah.
The plan sounded good at the beginning, and then it's like, wait a minute, hold on now.
Yeah, that's what's happening now. He's making
projects not getting finished, houses are not getting built, concrete is not getting poured.
Yes, you got slabs, you got just rolls of brand new construction that's just laying dormant because everybody bounced.
As Zoe Williams would say, you got to go deeper with that, though. It ain't that shit ain't being picked. It's that it ain't gonna get picked for cheap. It ain't that them houses in these buildings ain't gonna get built. It's not gonna get built for cheap.
I'm gonna go deeper than that because when I was in construction as a construction manager, and I only work with minority companies, I started to realize no one else does the trade. They slowly came into it and did it cheaper to where they outpriced everyone, and then now they have the knowledge curve, right? So now they're teaching their kids when they're 7, 8 years old on summer vacation how to throw concrete. Where our kids are playing video games. I started to watch, this is not a race thing. This is, they figured it out and they cornered the market with not just the labor cost, but the knowledge of what they're doing.
All right, let me rebut that though. Let me rebut that in a healthy way, because you're 100% right? But where it comes down to it being a race thing is the motherfuckers don't let our people in.
I know, I've been there.
Yeah, they don't let our people. I'm talking about the motherfuckers is getting deported. I'm not talking about,
I know.
Okay, yeah, because I just heard. Look, McDonald's, for instance, Hardee's, one of these motherfuckers. Somebody said they went in for a position, but the crew was Hispanic. The motherfucker who interviewed them was Hispanic. They wasn't having it. They wasn't letting them in. These stories are starting to pop up where these motherfuckers only taking care of their own people.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like where the black folks at, and it's just like, well, where the jobs at? Well, we came to holler at y'all. Y'all had to connect. Now y'all being moved out the way. So that's what I'm saying, man. Like, sympathy is only gonna go so far from another group of people when you done shit on them.
All right, man. We beat this issue. Let's slide off, old man.
Let's get it. Old man, wake up.
I'm here.
Yeah, this was some fucked up shit, and I didn't think the MLB would react the way that they did to this situation. This is old boy from was that Arizona Diamondbacks?
That's crazy, man.
Some heckler was making fun of dude's late mother, heckling him, out on the field. And somebody brought up a good point. It was like, I don't think he was crying not necessarily because of what dude said about his mother. It was because he knew he couldn't crash out. And sometimes, that's when the shit hits you. Like, dude, I really want to take one of these fucking bats and yeah, man, send one out the park.
Isn't he a pitcher? Isn't he a pitcher?
I don't follow baseball. I just saw dude. He might be a pitcher, yeah, because they ran out.
The reading it said that, yeah, he was on the mound.
Because the coaches came out, they knew what was going on or whatever, and then you saw the video footage of him. Man, dude was just sitting there like he was just trying to his best, restrain himself from fucking crashing out.
He should have threw his best fastball.
Right. 102. Hit it with a 102, boy. That would have put
Major League style.
Motherfucker between his legs, like.
Yeah. But I think that's what it was. Because he's like, dude, I can't lose this bag behind, my mom be like, boy, you just handle your business. Don't worry about that's what they do, ignorant motherfuckers. But then the league turned around. They didn't just ban him from that stadium. They banned old buddy from every fucking stadium. Major League Baseball stadium, which I applaud. Like, damn.
And when he goes to the colleges, they gotta have the picture of him up there too.
Yeah, man. You gotta have ID, facial. They got the facial recognition, all that shit going on right now. So
you can't come in here either, Dan. You got to go.
Yeah,
you can't go to a concert.
You can't come to the stadium no more, man. You banned from every single fucking Major League Baseball stadium, bruh.
I think that's so dope, and I hope that all of these other leagues down to the college level,
Follow
I
suit.
hope that they follow suit, because how often do we hear about these basketball players at these
Man,
colleges and in the NBA getting called niggas and nothing happens?
Yeah.
Because they don't want to lose the rich season ticket holder. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Like, people, you come to get entertained. You don't come to insult these people just so you can give your team a fucking advantage. And then when somebody step to you, you punk the fuck out. You know what I mean? And then you about to get your bitch and you knocked out. You talking shit to an athlete, motherfucker damn near 7 feet tall. You know, I'm solid motherfucking muscle. And if you put that motherfucker in the back seat with him, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
seat cushion missing.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. We can't keep standing for this, man. These cats is humans too. I don't care how much money they make, man. I hope the other leagues follow suit.
Yeah, I remember back in the day. I remember when Spike Lee, always, courtside at the Knicks, and him and Reggie Miller going at it. Them motherfuckers turned that shit into comedy. They were doing commercials. Remember Spike yelling Cheryl. Make it fun. I was like, oh my God, these motherfuckers took it from, animosity somewhat to making money together, man, doing fucking commercials. But this shit right here, yeah, hats off to the MLB. Good looking out for banning this dude for life. Like, damn, you can't take your kids, you can't take your parents, you can't step foot in none of the stadiums, bro. What you got, old man?
It just seemed kind of odd, man. His mom died back in 2017. Like, how you reaching all the way back there to insult a motherfucker, man?
This thing,
gotta be some type of limited.
This thing, motherfuckers, they don't give a shit. They see a brother in that position and want to knock him off his game. Overseas or whatever. You saw what they do at the soccer arenas, whatever. They throwing bananas.
They throw bananas at him, man.
I was
nigger.
What is wrong with y'all? A whole section, a motherfucker just coming in. Like, come on, man. Y'all letting these dudes in with a whole fucking bushel of fucking bananas. What you think they gonna do, man?
Okay, because what's that? That'd be the Italians and shit and the French doing that shit, ain't it?
It's them.
And I'm like, where the Green Street hooligans at?
That's that's the wrong side of Europe.
The Green Street. Oh man, I'm just saying, where the firms that go fuck these people up?
Them boys are solid though. Them are solid, but I would no parts of them boys.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, because soccer is like the biggest, worldwide, the world's biggest, and on that stage, and you got motherfuckers, the ref talk about, we just gonna get rid of that section. Like, what you mean? All these cameras, you can't figure out who the fuck is throwing bananas? Like a lot of bananas. It ain't just like a couple, man. It's a lot of fucking bananas. I was just like, you got to be to the point where they got to stop the game.
Right.
Come on, man.
How you let that many motherfuckers into a arena with all them bananas?
That's what he said. Yeah.
You seem like you
put that shit back
at the door. Like, can't bring food in.
Patting the motherfucker down. I was like, come on, man. Really?
You can't bring food in here? Why the fuck? So these motherfuckers is coming with whole bushels over their shoulders full of bananas, and ain't nobody none to watch. I mean, take that shit back to your fucking metro, your Geo Metro, motherfucker. They drive them fucked up car. Take that back to your fucking Geo Metro, man.
Nah, that
Fiat. Put that shit back, that fucking Fiat, and put that shit back in that baby shoe.
They selling bananas inside the stadium.
Wow.
Guaranteed.
Yeah,
probably.
They have to.
They got fruit stands and shit. Yeah, with the coffee and tea. Yeah.
Over there.
Fuck y'all get all these bananas.
You can buy racist shit in the stadium. Over here, you can buy a big ass fucking 20-foot long hot dog and eat a big ass gay glizzy in that motherfucker.
Right. Over there.
The United States and
over there, fresh fruit, freshly picked.
Over that motherfucker. Get your clan rags and your bananas. Clan rags, bananas, and peanuts. Clan rags, bananas, and peanuts.
What's up?
Have you seen them hot dogs? It's the gayest shit ever.
No,
these motherfuckers got like a 3-foot hot dog at is it the Ranger Stadium?
They got Dodger, like the Dodger dog, all that stuff. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's like, the motherfuckers biting it in the middle. It's gross.
Like, hey man, you remember we got those big ass glizzies down at Circus. Remember that shit?
I'll never ever eat another hot dog. That was the last time I ate a big ass hot dog like that, man. It shit turns my stomach every time I think
It was
about it.
about this goddamn big, and me and him looking like that. That's a deal. That's a deal. You know. And
y'all think with the pocket.
Yeah, man, we was a little sideways on that one, man. I was like, dog, why the fuck did we eat that big ass fucking glizzy? But yeah,
that's bad. You can't even
full disclosure.
You can't even enjoy a spicy chicken Italian sausage no more, man. Motherfucker, call you. Why you eating that glizzy? Fuck it, man. God damn.
Put it back. Chop it up, man. Chop it up.
After the club, man, motherfucker be standing out there with the grill. He put that cream cheese on the bun with the peppers and onions and shit all fried up. Before you get about 2 of the motherfuckers, you good to go. You good to go.
That's that artery killer.
That
right
cream
there,
cheese, fire.
Toasted bun, cream cheese, peppers, onions,
and onions, all that shit, son.
It's like a
artery killer.
Steak.
Huh?
Yeah, man. You know, certain folks put mayonnaise on it. Some folks put cream cheese, man.
That's that Squid Game. I put mayo on my fries.
See, that's that European shit.
Yeah. I put ranch on my mashed potatoes. Yeah.
Ranch dressing?
Ranch dressing.
Okay. All right,
MAGA, nigga.
White on white. White on white.
MAGA.
What's happening here?
Sully was done with mayo.
Like, what the fuck?
Yo, where's Undercolor Brother at, man? Get his ass out there.
I love that shit.
Somebody, man.
I love that shit. Let me tell you something, man. I made a sandwich.
Come to Columbia, then.
I made a sandwich about 2 weeks ago. My wife made me scrape some of the mayo off. Oh, scrape that shit off.
You doing too much. If she said scrape some of that shit off, so you had pretty much a mayo sandwich.
Man, listen, MAGA, baby.
Damn.
NAGA.
Oh, you fam. Did you wash it down with some whole milk? Would you finish that
I don't
with,
drink
man?
that shit. I got milk allergies. I had an Olipop.
You don't fuck with that. Fuck with that milk.
Huh?
That pasty shit. That see-through milk.
Well,
yeah.
No, yeah. Mayo the shit. Look at Sully.
Ahead,
like, what the fuck?
Old man, me and you gotta talk after this. In the hood is Miracle Whip, but you know.
Yeah, no, I like mayo. I like that real mayo.
Yeah, gotta be mayo.
That creamy shit.
Wow.
All right, man. This motherfucker's going too deep. He's going too deep. Hit the button, man.
He's thinking about it.
Yeah,
man. That cream. Mayo.
Like after this,
wife.
You see the bottle in the fridge. You thinking about it.
How she gonna deny me?
Listen. I get mad when this fucking kids in my like they squeeze the bottle until the middle of the shit be touching. And I'm like, yo, just shake the shit. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man?
Like there's too much air in that bitch now.
Why y'all got 2 bottles of mayo in this bitch? They just be looking at me. You only need 1. There's eggs in this shit.
That's when you know you got old.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got a lot of old ways. This left side, I'm telling you, a lot of old ways. Chewing on the left side because the bitch got the fucked up shit in the back of the crown. Yeah. I went and got my teeth cleaned today. I didn't want to talk. This shit came out so nice. Bitch had to say, your backside still hurt? Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Shit still fucked. I still don't chew on my right side. Let's like, soft. Let's ramen noodles.
Stop messing with that mayo. You'll be all right. It's an irritant. Right. Stop fucking with that mayo.
Mayo keep you alive. It says irritant.
Eat away at your enamel.
Something wrong with my damn gums. Yeah, man. How much mayo do you eat?
Let me tell you something.
About a jar a week.
2 things white people got right was mayo and Merrill's. I'm telling you.
Go on, man.
Fucking true, man. Fucking true. Those some good ass boots.
Let me tell you something. Me and the Cuddy, when we went to Vegas, this cat took me into the Merrill's. I was like, why the fuck he always wearing these fucking shoes? Man, I bought a pair of them motherfuckers. Them shits was on me for years. Changed my life. I was walking around that shit with some cargo pants on.
Yes, just wait till you get some of them adult baby shoes. You can be in heaven, man.
What's the motherfucker? What you talking about?
Hey, see, this is what you guys do, man. You guys make fun of every fucking shoe that I buy until you try them shits on.
Remember, he sent us the He sent us the link to those fucking shoes. I think they're on Amazon. He sent us the link, and they got
what shoe?
Oh, that's even worse.
I was rocking Crocs back in 2000.
Hey, this dude is the first motherfucker that was rocking Crocs, and I made so much fun of him. Like, what the fuck do you have on your feet? Man, that shit, I'm telling you, Cuddy, they comfortable. He was wearing that shit. I'm telling you, he was wearing it before they got famous. He was like one of two people I seen in my travels wearing them motherfuckers.
I was at his crib and was like, dude, let me get in your slides real quick to go run out to my car to get something. He's like, cool, go ahead, man. I put them on and was just like, and you know that weird feeling when you put on somebody else's fucking shoes and shit. Yeah, but that shit just hugged my souls. But I was like, I can't tell him that. You know, I can't live because I was giving them shit like, nigga, you buy shoes with holes in them. I was like, what the fuck is this? He was like, oh, motherfucker, these are my Crocs, man. I just slide in and out of them. I was like, all right, man, but they still got holes in them, nigga.
That motherfucker, hey, you got gibbets, Cuddy?
No.
Fucking gibbets. The fuck was that?
What the fucking gibbets?
I have no idea, nigga. But move on before we get back to mayonnaise, man. Move on.
You want to go to the jar right now?
Yeah.
He needed a break.
He needed a mail break.
I strained addiction. I'm about to call him up. Yeah, I got somebody.
Right. Hold on. She at work. I can get all the mayonnaise I want. Shit. Watch this. I'm gonna make me a sandwich right now. He said his wife told him to put some of that shit back. You know you're doing too much.
Oh man.
Fucking mayonnaise. Who knew? The more we talk, man, the more shit come out.
On this motherfucker all these years, man. I never knew about the mayonnaise.
Yeah, man.
I don't know how I feel about
it. Feel some kind of way. It's a little different, huh? All right, man. Let's get back to it, man, before he get going again.
Now you got to fix now.
Yeah, all right. You get your mayonnaise break.
Fuck with y'all. I love mayo.
Most white women leave to go powder their nose. This motherfucker went to go lace his gums. Go.
Love mayo.
Right, I'm good.
Mayo on hot dogs. I don't even eat hot dogs. Mayo on hamburger. I don't even eat that shit that much. Just mayo.
That's a good question.
Why is hey, LOH. Hey, I had a long day at work, baby. I'm dying, man. Fuck it. Plus, I got a kid in the house. I can't wait till he leave tomorrow. Get that motherfucker out of here. He don't live here no more.
My man.
Yes, sir. What we got?
Oh man, Alligator Alcatraz. Your boy was there today touring, and they asked him, do you have any advice for, the immigrant, the whoever, the immigrants or whatever? He's like, oh yeah. Don't run in a straight line if you try to escape. Zigzag.
Wow.
Yeah. That is accurate. That's accurate advice, though.
Does that actually work?
This dude is
my
nuts.
little trip to the Amazon, and yeah.
Fuck.
Because they're short legs, right? Think about a motorcycle.
This is next level, man. This is
just run like an Oompa Loompa.
Alligator Alcatraz, folks. This is the 2025 version of concentration camp, right?
Mm-hmm. No, they got to hold them until they get them up out of here.
Nah, I mean,
how long? Come on now, you know they're gonna keep these folks in there for a minute because it's a contract. You got to fill those beds, 5,000 beds, 5,000 spots or whatever. So yeah, it's a contract. They got to keep those.
The money was already allocated, though.
Yeah, and more with that new bill.
Right.
More
so
with the new bill.
The money came from the
big, beautiful bill,
right from FEMA. So
the BBB.
Yeah. My only gripe with this is that locals and Native Americans that ancestors come from that land are protesting it. But I'm like, did you protest the airport that they putting it on?
Mike, okay, thank you, Southern.
No.
I mean, now all of a sudden there's something you don't like, and I noticed that I got a lot of people that dislike Trump. So anything he does, if you kiss a baby and give a man 5,000, they're gonna complain because they didn't give it to him with ones and then kiss a baby with both.
There you go.
It was a niggas and dimes, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
any in trouble for kissing babies and fucking Epstein Island shit.
See,
and let me say something. If I was Trump, I would say shut y'all motherfucking asses up before I put y'all in there too.
Wow.
So y'all can be with y'all ancestors on your lands. I had mayo, so I'm on one.
It is as a project manager, I look at this. Hey, it was a quick, easy fix, right? You already had the layout, you already had the concrete, and everything is done. All you gotta do is throw these trailers on top of it, throw some fences up, and you're good to go. Right? You don't have to have a whole lot of patrolling because you got natural landscape that's gonna cause it to be very difficult to get away. The people running from these detention centers anyway is already at a low risk. So it's an easy fix that needs to be done because they're paying local municipalities to hold these people for them, right? So they pay because they don't have space in their own facilities. So they're paying local municipalities a lot of money to hold these people. It'd be cheaper for them to hold them on their own property. On their own. So remember, airports are federal property.
And here's the other thing, man. They was in Chicago and all these other places holding them when they was welcome. Let's hold these motherfuckers when they unwelcome. See, this is my thing. Oh,
tell them, talk to them.
And it's cheap. Here's my thing. They said it's the Muskogee and the Seminoles. And I'm going to tell you why I don't give a fuck, man. I'm going to tell you why I don't give a fuck. Because a lot of them tribes, especially the Seminoles, but not only the Seminoles, had black members that spoke the fucking language fluently. A lot of a lot of people, it's a lot of people that believe, all blacks didn't come from Africa. A lot of them were indigenous here. When you go to a lot of these countries, man, what is that? Tasmania,
Japan,
Australia, the Philippines, the natives are black. Even in Japan,
everywhere you go.
That's every fucking where you go. Colombia, Japan. So when you to China, so when you look here, that's what people say. But let's just go with that. A lot of these, enslaved people, join with the Seminoles because somebody said I think that the Seminoles is actually a mixture of a bunch of different groups of Native Americans from different tribes or natives from different tribes. The problem I have is, man, in the early 2000s, and it may have started before that because it was a big ass fucking lawsuit. A lot of these tribes was like, no, fuck the black members.
I remember
y'all have no rights to our Native American to our native constitution. Therefore, you have no rights to any of the privileges that other tribal members get, health care and all this other shit.
I'm sorry to jump in, but I remember that because they came in saying that, say like the black person can only trace their roots back, maybe 3-4 generations. They're like, you needed 5. They were stopping them right then, like, bro, you see, I got the, I'm right there with it or whatever, but I can't go back 5. I can go back 4, but I can't go back 5.
Right.
That's why y'all kicked me out. I remember that was some real fucked up shit they were pulling. So I see what you get there with this one, as far as them outraged over the fucking land. It was like, when y'all had, y'all was doing, y'all had y'all thing pumping and getting money and getting shit allocated for being natives and getting those checks. Y'all, when black folks try to jump into that, they were like, y'all not deep like us. So I get it.
Meanwhile, they ain't expelled none of them $5 Indians that paid $5 to get their names on the dolls rolls so they can get access to those benefits. Motherfuck them. Round their asses up too if they go out there and picking it and put them on that Alligator Alcatraz, goddammit. And let them motherfuckers, since you want it's your precious land and shit, fuck that. Go on, put them up there, man. I'm saying it, man, because too many people have come over here and flipped us the fucking bird. And even the motherfuckers who was here that we was fighting with flipped us the bird. Hell, it was Native American slave catchers out this bitch. So yeah, homie, yeah, fuck how precious it is to you. Cause like King Sully said, man, y'all didn't give a fuck when the bitch was the airport for the CIA to let me stop. You know what I'm talking about.
There you go. Exactly. Yep. Old man, land the plane. Because Sawston jumped out with his damn parachute on already. He didn't jumped out.
What the fuck is wrong with white people, man? You know, like what's wrong with just a regular jail? Why you got to surround that shit with a moat and fucking alligators?
It was already there.
Yeah, I mean, but
it was already there.
Yeah, I mean, but just
Cuddy was already there.
I know alligators are native to Florida, man, but just it's just I don't know, man.
It's diabolical. Nobody's thinking like this. Nobody was thinking like, yeah, man, we're gonna set up shop in the Everglades, in the backwoods.
It's fucking Camp 8.
Listen.
Around here, we ain't got no fences.
What's up the gun line, boss?
we got here's the gator line.
Tell them about the gator line, boss.
Tell them about the gator line, boss.
This is pretty much art imitating life, man. This is some real shit.
Around here, we don't need more fences. We got us here, the gator line. That's
it's Yoke Johnson. Just so happens to cross the line.
One of them gators gonna jump up and snap that some bitch off. Man, get the fuck out of here. I ain't shit, man. DJ LOH calling me all kind of day. All right, man. Y'all got it. Go ahead.
I mean, it's a quick temporary fix that saves money. Simple. It's that simple.
Yeah.
The land was already there. It's already federally owned land. No one's complaining about it when they were landing planes on it. Right. And dropping a fuel everywhere every time they take off into the Everglades. But now it's a problem. You're throwing up some tents. Come on.
Yeah.
It's just because administration. It's who it is. That's why.
It's him. And it's also Sully, man, the fact that, he's playing on the whole alligator thing as well. And it only takes one time where, not even just the alligator, fucking those damn snakes.
That's what I wanted. That's
saying Florida got a big issue just as much with alligators. These fucking snakes is taking over. And
I used
just
to raise
imagine
pythons and boas, and I tell you what, them boys out there, there's gonna be some missing.
That's what I'm saying. What happens when they in custody and then a kid gets snatched by a fucking python? You see what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I mean? It's already fucked up.
Well, they shouldn't be.
They put them out there.
Understand, python's not gonna come. They're not going to go near that. When they start seeing all the hustle and bustle and people, they're going to try to stay away naturally. Okay.
But just in case, just that one-off, Sully, that one-off chance that somebody get fucking, snatched up by a gator.
That means they had to get outside that gate, and that's the idea.
Right. He was trying to run.
And you got.
The gator line, boss.
He went for that apple pie, boss.
Whites only pie.
Whites only pie.
But it is kind of fucked up because they used to feed us to alligators as bait.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're gonna have black and brown people in these gates again, facing that same fear.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah. I guess
so it's really I'm a person that sees both sides and I understand the financial and the management piece of it, but I also understand the emotional piece of it. But unfortunately, the law trumps emotions every time.
Every time.
I guess for me, when I just remember this cat's the first time he was president, and the motherfucker
he's gonna do this.
He said he was going to. Don't come. Don't come. If you come here, I'm not responsible for what happens. Nah, fuck that. We're gonna come anyway. He said, all right.
Yo,
all right.
I talk to Venezuelans and Colombians all the time here that want to make that trip, and I begged them. I said, you don't understand. It's not your right. So if you get over there and you get sent back, it's the law. The first thing you do in America is break a law. No, it's not. I said, yes, it is. Trying to explain that to somebody is like It's like rocket science. Why is it against the law to cross the border the same way it's against the law for me to cross the border?
Right.
Unchecked.
There was a sister, man. She was talking about for an American to move to Mexico, they have to have 60,000 in the bank. No criminal record. They have to be able to show proof that they have that money and that they can contribute to that country.
Mm-hmm.
No bad behavior, no nothing like that. But we literally had an administration that said, come on over here. We're going to put you up in 5-star hotels. Oh, you don't like the food? Well, we're going to pay people to make food from y'all native homeland so y'all can feel comfortable. This was all after the other dude said, hey, if you come here, that's your motherfucking ass. And then some of these people knowing who they was voting for thought because they voted for him, he wasn't going to do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
And here we are. You about to get bit in the ass by a fucking gator.
Yep.
Yeah. Old man, hit that fucking button.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, here we go again, folks. TLC, I guess, hell, man, this ain't necessarily new. It's just new to us. I think they about to go on season 2. 1000lb Roomies. 1,000 pounds. I bet they know they weigh around some goddamn mayonnaise. I know that.
Oh, they like mayo.
Shit, they making it their own.
You see that double chin on the sister on the left?
Bro, one of them has a kid.
Yeah, somebody fucking her.
Bro, ain't nobody not gonna fuck them. Especially if he did some time.
Wow. Okay.
Motherfucker did about 10. He ain't got nothing to come home to.
And I guess, man, this season they're talking about the old girl having, one of them is having medical issues. The doctor pretty much was like, hey, look,
you don't say.
You need to lose some of that, it's too much on your heart and shit. And I think it's the one with the kid. And yeah, man, that's just because I guess she's trying to lose weight so she can get the surgery. When you're too big to get that surgery to, reduce your size, you did too much. What's up, man?
Hey, so let me ask you a question, man. Let me ask you a question. You are a brother from the homeland. I need to know. I've heard a lot of fat women say that when they go over there, that the African brothers love them. Is this true?
Certain countries, it's mostly in the West and Northern Africa. And because the bigger you are, the more obviously you have, the more you have.
Okay.
So it's more of a status. They even force feed some of their children. So the bigger they are, so they can be so people can wipe them up. Because it shows they come from a well-fed home. And if you come from a well-fed home, you come from a well-grounded home and a home that has its own bounty, right? So that's kind of it's a culture thing.
Damn, so they would be like the belle of the ball over them countries.
Yeah, because she got education and she's big and she's still pretty in the face. Man, she's up high on the scale. She's high value.
I knew a lawyer like that.
Don't bring that shit to Kenya. Ain't having that shit. They'll look at you, keep walking. Oh shit. What's up, old man? He turned that shit up quick.
Sully, keep talking, please. Keep talking.
I got open this one up.
Please, I need you on this one, Sully. You have no idea.
No.
Look at me.
Oh man, he went to a dark place. I got to whatever that thought was, I got to hear it. No.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Mayo.
I'm done with dude. Oh my God. The fact that he let it marinate. Because I was like,
I check a ching.
Oh,
I check a ching, ching,
God.
ching.
Yeah, that boy is back.
I check a
Oh,
ching. I check a ching, ching, ching.
Sully, I'm sorry. We're going to have to explain this to you when we off. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, bro. Yeah, we got to move on. Please get them off. Please please get them off. This boy done lost all of it.
Hello.
Yeah. And he sat there and looked too like, yeah, that was diabolical, sir. That was nasty work. That was nasty work.
We can't even go into it while the camera rolls.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm not gonna be on the record. Not me.
Me neither. I said I knew somebody.
I'm not going. Yeah, he knows somebody.
I know somebody.
He knows somebody. Yeah, man. I ain't going on the record. I don't know nobody. I don't know nothing.
I don't know.
him downstairs.
I don't know nothing. All right, man. Get these guy Jews off of here.
That room got a stink.
Oh, yeah,
Next.
that apartment
Next,
stink.
man. Next. Y'all are wrong for that. But I understand. I understand. That's why I told you, Tag, I don't do jacuzzis.
These motherfuckers got like 600 thread count tarps on some sheets.
Oh, he firing with both hands tonight. He firing.
Bang, bang. I take a chain. I take a chain, chain, chain.
Oh, my God.
Big old Gilbert grape bitches.
Oh, man. I mean, woof. It's some pussy somewhere down there now. Somewhere.
Again, like I said, man, one of them has a kid. Somebody been down there, man. Somebody went to uncharted territories and discovered oil. You
know Captain Jack Sparrow. That's from down there. you know Captain Jack Sparrow, huh? I want you to give him a message for me.
Man, do you have the video of the mom? Do you have that?
Look at King Sully. Tell him I'm coming.
That's disgusting.
Here we go, man. Did you watch this clip, Sauce? Did you check it out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Listen to this one.
Not getting no job. If you go get a job, they're gonna take my Section 8. Then you won't be able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're gonna count your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working.
No,
So I don't care what you got to say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit.
But Mom, I'm saying how I'm supposed to be successful in life, Mom. So you basically telling me I gotta be broke to be successful. I gotta be broke so I can get Section 8.
You gotta be broke so the government can help you.
So the government can help me. So you telling me I can't work no job, bro? Like that's like all my friends got jobs and live in nice houses. So you telling me I got to go through the same thing you went through?
If you don't do any of that, they're going to take my Section 8.
How?
Won't they be like, you can go get yours at ease. You can go get a
they will look at that and be like, he's doing something and give me a bigger house, Mom. That's what you told me.
Where I'm gonna go? I don't have no job.
I can get off your Section 8 and apply for my own Section 8.
But if you do that, you're
fair use. Fair fucking use.
So what? That's what I'm saying.
2 months, get on Section 8, find you a nice apartment, go get you a link card. You will be fine. You don't have to sit up and work. You don't have to work no job. The government is here to help us.
I can't believe this is real. Listen to this one.
Kill it. Yeah. Yep. What's a part of this big beautiful bill is that shit coming to an end, and I'm thinking this dude, what, 16, maybe 17, shit, he's gonna be off mama shit when he's 18, right? Ain't that the law? Gotta be off. And the thing that really hit me hard was he said I could go get on Section 8 myself.
They don't do that for dudes.
They do. It's hard. They do it. I had a partner who did it.
Word.
Yeah, it wasn't much because they're like, mother, you go get a job. He had like just enough for housing. I don't think he was getting. He got a little bit of stamps, like maybe $100 or $200 or something like that. Not a lot, but yeah, they do it for dudes. That was heartbreaking. Like dude said, I can go get my own Section 8. Why do you have to start there?
Because that's what he's been trained. And that's how.
And that's the fucked up part. Like, you think you have to start Section 8?
This
you
is how
think your mama house and then go get your own
age.
Section 8 with a chick who's on Section 8? That's what you homosexual? Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
Man, real talk. I was that kid.
Yeah.
Right? And when I told my parents, hey, I'm gonna go be a firefighter, why would you want to go do that? That same shit right there. That same shit. That's why I got emancipated, man. I got emancipated. So that right there is ingrained.
Yeah.
Okay. That's embedded in our coaching. A lot of coaches that because you have the Bible state that has a lot of the poor whites that are on the same path, but it's embedded in us, man.
And the fact,
they teach that.
I hope this was a skit, but more than likely it wasn't.
You get a break because it cuts you off, right? If you make $1 over a limit, everything's completely cut off. So it's not like to scale you up, right? As you grow, it taters down, right? No, it's like we got you rock bottom, we got you here. If you make $1 more,
you cut.
Or they tell you go get a job first, and then we can help you with baby care, right?
Yeah.
But you gotta show you got a job. But most employers will tell you if I find out she's a single mom, I'm not hiring her. So it's always, so you add that on top of lack of education, lack of resources, lack of just basic knowledge, and then you already haven't beaten in your head since you're a kid. This is how you're gonna survive off of these things. I mean, I was hustling with food stamps in school. I was playing Pokemon cards with food stamps, bro.
Yeah, that's gangster as fuck.
Gangster. But we have that culture. We also have that culture as well. A lot of in our culture, your ass out of here when you 18, no matter what, and you got to figure this shit out. You don't know what the fuck you doing at fucking 18. Most of us didn't, but but you heard that shit from the time you was 10 on up. Like, shit, when your ass 18, you out of here. You're gonna do something. You getting the fuck up out my house, because and that goes into what this lady is riffing on or whatever. It's like he's gonna age out of your fucking house. They're gonna assess like, oh, how many kids you claiming? You can't claim him no more because he's fucking 18. So yeah, that's why that whole thing about your ass out at when you turn 18, you got to get the fuck up out my house. What you got, Sauce?
Yeah, man. You go in these places, Kimmer Brooks and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You notice this motherfuckers that was there since their grandma was living in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And they do ingrain that shit, man. That, hey, man, and it ultimately does end up being a self-serving thing. Like Homegirl said, if you go out there and start working, they're going to take my
shit. I don't have a job. Yeah, I don't have a job.
You know what I'm saying? Well, in a lot of ways, I'm glad that shit is coming to an end. There's another part of me that feels like, maybe this shit could have been modified to how Germany does it. From what I understand, in Germany, you only get but so much time on that shit.
2 years.
Huh?
2 years.
2 years to get yourself right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then they monitoring you the whole time.
And people are ashamed to be on it. People are really ashamed to be on it.
Right. I guarantee you, if motherfuckers knew they had a fire under their ass, they would be in trade schools or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it is abuse, and you got these motherfuckers, they got it, like, you got to be out at 18. Some kids, if they decent, you like, man, you can stay as long as you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Some motherfuckers is like, yeah, you need to go, you need to get your life started. Then other motherfuckers is like, yo, you raising hell, you can't stay anymore.
Yeah, there's a spectrum, and
which is where I'm at.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like you got to put some of that on the, that onus on the parents. It's like, did you teach them how to, manage money? Did you teach them how to fill out a financial aid form? Or did you just tell them they automatically grown at fucking 18? It don't work like that.
Because they don't know how to do it.
I think,
that part too.
I think while some of the onus can be put on the parents, I also think that people don't matter if you're 18, you the fuck are who you are, and if you may want to listen, you may not.
Yeah.
When I came here, and it wasn't like they weren't already being taught. You know what I'm saying? But I took a vested interest in them. I was at Barnes and Nobles, like buying all kind of math and science shit to help them. I would buy these real expensive kits that like money, like fake money, look real, fake coins and all this shit to show them. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, motherfucker, I'm trying to figure out the best way to say this. The motherfucking fake money was counting them before they counted it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's not a lack of ability, it's a lack of desire.
Yeah,
You
I
know
mean,
what I'm saying?
you can't teach will.
There you go.
Because some of them they just don't have that motivation.
Right.
Some of them were made, again, they were made too comfortable.
Right. And then
they weren't guided in their struggle. Everybody has to struggle.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I think Pharrell said it best. He was like, I want to be able to guide my children's struggle. He's like, they're not going to get every fucking thing that they want. He was like, I will guide their struggle. I'll be there, watch them fall and try to let them figure this shit out. I'll be there, but I'm not going to leave them hanging. And I get that, but they have to have the will.
Yeah, they got to have the will. And again, man, you can pour everything into a kid.
Yes.
You can give them all the resources that's available
and turn out to be fucking monsters. I went to school with those kids,
right?
The privilege, the ones that had crazy privilege, and
or turn out to think that you just owe them. You know what I'm saying? Like again,
entitled.
Yeah, this is shit that I'm dealing with, and it's like, the problems that you have as a child. And a lot of that, what a lot of people don't understand, sometimes it ain't about, oh, you just got to get out. Some of these motherfuckers got problems. And when they become adults, now you got adult problems in your fucking house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now you and your people older, you and your wife older, and y'all trying to just like, lay back. And this motherfucker, I can't say this shit over here. Yeah. Fuck, let's say they fucking up the mayo.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. But I don't know. I think right now the U.S. is getting a huge reality check because even me, right? Like I'm taking a medical terminology course. I just got my little AA degree. In what is it? A liberal arts degree in math and science. And I got a certificate in pre-health because, I did all my nursing prereqs. And so I said, all right, man, I'm taking my medical terminology because I can pivot and go into an ultrasound tech course so I can do cardiac sonography. But I'm looking at like AI is taking over everything. And then out here, nurses, one hospital laid off 400. These other ones laid off 40 something. Then my wife looked up. It's all kind of warrant notices. They laying people off and motherfuckers don't even know it.
Yeah.
They laid the management off at one place. So I'm like, now do I need to go get a fucking trade? Is that a smart pivot? Is that a smarter pivot to go get some plumbing, some electrician, some welding in? Because the way that this shit. So I'm saying, man, they taking the benefits away. Not that I was ever planning on being on that shit, but they taking the benefits away. These motherfuckers, if you ain't from here the right way, you got to fucking go. Unfortunately, some people that went through the process the right way, they like, whoa, wait a minute. That's like that movie with what's that movie with Cheech Marin? Where they was deporting illegals and he wasn't illegal.
I was born in East LA.
Born in East LA. He was trying to get back the whole movie to his home. It's that type of shit. God damn.
I want to
and that was in the 70s.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, 70s or early 80s, some shit like that. But yeah, man, this like I said, this whole cycle of poverty is ridiculous, man. And the fact that we're still doing this shit in 2025, man, it's like, come on, man, we didn't evolve. We definitely evolved.
Yeah, it's a mindset that's ingrained that became part of a culture set.
Yeah.
So now you have to break the culture. Then you can start breaking the minds, but you have to do that one mind at a time, and that's teaching the children.
Yes.
Right. So That's the biggest part, is teaching the children. But now everyone's so conditioned letting the school teach the children, that falls, because they don't teach that stuff in school, right?
This is the new teaching.
I took home ec, and I took like a life skills class. Taught me how to iron, taught me how to sew, how to do a checkbook, things that I wasn't learning at home, because at home didn't know it, didn't even have a bank account. Right?
Yeah.
So you got to understand how that cripples you going forward.
Yeah.
And then you already started off with a bad foot. So you're gonna go the poor route. And in your neighborhood, you don't see a regular bank. You see the check
cashing. Yeah.
Right?
The corner store that charge you 15, 25, 25% off top.
I'm like, these guys
just
got
cash a check and to pay your utilities. Go ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and I see that, and it's not just an American thing, because when I'm here in Colombia, right, and I go to the hood, it's the same setup.
Okay.
But if I go to the rest or the nice areas like we were today, you got the bike path, and you don't see that kind of stuff, right? And I'm like, oh, this is just a trend to keep the poor people poor, right?
Yeah.
And then once you get it in the generation, the mamas teach the babies, so if they believe it, the babies are gonna believe it.
That part, because I had a friend who said to get out of her mother's apartment on Section 8, she got pregnant just to get out.
Damn, that's desperate.
Yeah, she was like, I got pregnant by, and I know, and I end up meeting the baby's dad years down the line, and was just like, oh my God, you tied with, and when I found out the story of how she, like that lady said, you could get your Section 8 or whatever. She followed her mama's lead and was like, you can get your apartment around the way. Now that you're pregnant or whatever, you qualify for benefits, and that's how she had her first.
Yeah,
she said that I got pregnant to get out my mother's house.
And no, just I know you saying people do the right thing and still get caught up. So my ex-wife got her citizenship through me, and she could be on a chop block. She's a Haitian that got it through the temporary protection, right? When Obama was in, but she came in, didn't have the proper paperwork. But then we got her citizenship. But based on the law, it's no statute. So all the speeding tickets, all this other stuff, they can go back and see if they see any pattern, they can pull your card. Now she's there with my baby in the States, right? So Haiti is no place to go back to if you haven't been since a child. They're gonna look at you as an outsider and deal with you as such. So it's a personal, it's personal for me, but I'm also a man that follows the law, right? And believe in the Constitution, even though it didn't believe in me.
So if the situation,
that's a bar. Go ahead.
If the situation get to that, you gonna go get your youngin?
Oh, I won't even have to go to court for that. It would be just fall out of the sky. I'll be so happy.
Yeah. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
Karma's a bitch, bro. Karma's
Talk that shit. Old man, please
Maggie.
drop some signs on him, sir. What's your 2 cents on this, man? On this cycle, man. How
I don't give a
fuck. My best holes came from the projects.
I don't even want
to talk about the projects.
Oh, you can beat them down.
I can't say I love the projects, but there's some good ass in the projects. I'll tell you that. My God, man. Some quality draws in the projects.
That's my problem. I'm attracted to them because that's where I grew up. I came over to Colombia to find all the project chicks. I'm in Colombia dating project girls.
He's like, yeah, man. Everybody, going to all those apartments. Everybody smelled like grease. But yeah, man, I love it. I love the projects.
They knew passion.
They
like
what? Chicken grease and incense. Yeah.
Chicken grease and what?
Incense.
Going to babe crib, she got a jelly jar full of oil on that motherfucker, sitting right between the eyes in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man. But
oh shit, they remade 35th anniversary of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ain't that a bitch?
This motherfucker drifting.
My bad.
This is something hopefully, man, that will get rectified by putting a time limit on it. Saying you can't have 4 or 5 generations in the same damn building.
No, they gotta get out and work now.
Yeah, proof. Get out
Shit,
there.
But
what's up? It's gonna come to a point where they gonna need that shit. Damn, I mean, AI is taking all the jobs. The rest of the jobs aren't paying enough, to keep up with inflation. So you're gonna need some kind of public assistance, or there's gonna be, mass homelessness or mass poverty.
I think that's the only fucking. Go ahead, my bad, man. My bad, Cuddy.
Nah, it's gonna get real fucking bad real quick.
Well, the problem is no trades. Like all the people that's getting deported are the ones that do all of our most trades, right? Our most critical trades, the trash man, the bottom trades, because everyone else doesn't want to do it. Or it's too dirty, and you notice that. And the problem is, a lot of people, especially in my age bracket, especially of color, they went into the IT sector, right? So in project management, and even though I'm a project manager, oh shit, what the fuck is that? Did y'all see that?
No.
What was that?
Some shit done flew in here, man. I'm in the mountains, man. I gotta get the hell out of here. No, man. Seriously, there's no trades, especially with people of color, man. I remember I was trying to look for. I had to be a minority-owned person that does the mapping when you build a house. The people that go out and do the photography, do the mapping.
Yeah.
Now it was 0 listed in the state of North Carolina.
Yeah.
And I asked the gentleman, he came out white. He goes, "No one wants to do it. It's too hard. It's too hard to learn the trade. A lot of trades, people don't want to learn them because other people have been doing them. So they got comfortable letting other people build the country. So the people that's leaving the country, the ones that built the country after us, right? Yeah. So look who built Atlanta. People look like us built Atlanta. But that trade, that knowledge of the trade didn't pass down.
Well, here's let me just amend that a little bit. It's not that the knowledge of the trade didn't pass down. It's that, our people, those unions were used to keep our people out of the fucking trades. You know what I'm saying? If you watch, what was that? Not Kill It. It Killed the Irishman.
Yeah. I know you're talking about. Yep, that was
that was about Irish gangster up in Cleveland, Ohio. They mentioned Youngstown in there, but his whole thing was he was trying to secure those job sites for his people. He was going back and forth with the Italians about that shit. They locked black men. Like, think about it. At the inception of the country, again, we built this shit. We knew all them fucking trades. When they saw it was money to be made, though, you got to have these qualifications, you got to have that. And now the fucking unions. The unions were there for that shit. And I just think, man, in saying that, I think that you're definitely right. You're definitely spot on when you say that the people that took that shit over, that's who's getting kicked out. But I'm going to say this. I know a lot of brothers, me, myself, especially in Texas, I think Tank saw it. And it's always some fucking construction work going on the roads. And that shit takes years at a time to get done. Always some construction. But me and a lot of the other brothers was like, how in the fuck can we, like, it ain't nothing but Hispanics on there. Like, how the fuck, like, we wouldn't even know how to do it. Huh?
There's a secret sauce to it, and that's what I do for people.
Yeah, we wouldn't know the first fucking thing about it.
It's twofold. One side is the white man don't know how to do it either.
Right.
They have positioned themselves in Division 1, which is all architect, engineering, project management, GC, right? They manage. They can't swing a hammer anymore. They done trained themselves to be out of the physical labor.
Right.
So now they're seeing their work staff leave. And now they're like, crap, I don't have it because I kept the black man out of it. So now he don't want to work with me. And now we kick Hispanics out. Now we got no working crews. And also on top of that, you have a lot of fear in the black man when it comes to bidding against these white companies. And I've seen it. I had men much older than me that I looked up to that said, I'm not bidding against them. Why? They're bigger, they're better, they're white. They got this. And who gives a damn? They need you.
Right.
If you all just let me bid it as a prime and you come under me, they had nowhere else to go to. Then we'll win. But people were so conditioned to be afraid to fight that and do that. And that's what I started to see.
And that starts back to your original point, Mr. Sully. It starts at home. Pretty much telling you, nah, you only good enough for, another Section 8 house. That's what you're good for, not your own little condo, a little Section 8. Let the government take care of you. Let the government be your daddy. So yeah, it's a vicious cycle, man. I hope that was a skit, but probably not. But there's too many stories that relate to that, and it's unfortunate. And hopefully, man, this shit fucking stops. That's all I got, gentlemen. Here you go. Oh man, go on ahead and run a couple miles with your troops. get your shit going.
Hey, you need to be thinking about an exit plan. Trying to tell you.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he working on it, but we can't talk about it. We still live, folks. Quit talking, man. He working on it.
Safety's on the line out there.
Chill out. He good. He working on the plan. He got a plan. We talked about his shit a couple weeks ago. He told me what he could do. Shit was hilarious, but yeah, he'll put it in motion.
They gonna put him in a casket under a dead vet with some hair on, like Frank Lucas.
Nigga, I'm done. I don't care what you call it. Call it blue smoke, but just don't call it blue magic. You hear me?
Cabin wall.
Don't care what you call it. Don't call it blue magic.
Right.
I stand on that.
Right. My man.
All right, gentlemen.
All right, y'all.
Right on. Peace. King Sully. Peace.
Peace, God.
Peace.